Hey, Johnny here from G4 Guitar Schools in Blair Athol. Today we're going to talk about the tune Wish You Were Here. So I'm going to play through it and then we'll break it down for you guys to take it to pieces and to learn it. Alright, so here we go. Cool, so that was the basic gist of it. So now we're going to break it down into small little sections. So the good thing is a lot of it's repeated. So yeah, it won't take you too long to pick it up. So I want you to get a G chord. So with your G chord, our standard G chord is like this, with the third finger on the first string and the other two where they normally are with the G chord. For this song, I want you to put your third finger on the second string on the third fret and the fourth finger on the third fret on the first string. So that third finger on the second string on the third fret and fourth finger on the third fret on the first string. And the other two fingers on the usual spots for the G chord, so the second finger on the third fret on the sixth and the first finger on the second fret on the fifth. Cool, so now we've got that. What we're going to do is learn the first little riff. So it's all based around that G chord to start with, the G major scale. So we're going to start with our G note, which is our second finger on the sixth string on the third fret. So we're going to play that sixth string. Then here we're going to go open A string, and we're going to sort of hammer on that first finger. So I'll do it again. Alright, so we're going open and then quickly putting that first finger on the second fret. So let's just do that. So we're going to go G, which is our third fret on our sixth string. So let's just practice that. Do it with me. 3, 4. Alright, so once you've got that, we can add in the next note, which is the open fourth string. So now let's add that into the lines. It's going to sound like this. Okay, so now let's do that together. Nice and slowly. 3, 4, 1. Cool. Let's try that again. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Let's try it again. 3, 4, 1. Nice. So now we go into our next little thing. So it's like an E minor sort of chord. But what we're going to do is just put our first finger on the second fret on the fourth string. So first finger, second fret of the fourth string. And you're going to leave those two fingers from that G chord just sitting there the whole time. They're just going to be stationary there. And then we're going to do a little bit of a strum. So with my picking hand, we're going 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Cool, so now we're going to put all that together from the start. Ready? 3, 4, 1. 2, double ba ba. Okay, hopefully you got onto that. Let's do it again. 3, 4, 1. G, A, B, D, E, 2, and a 3. Cool. Let's try that again. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and down, down, 2, and 3. Nice. What I want you guys to do is just practice that section until you've got that really smooth. We'll do it one more time, and then we'll practice that. Let's do it together. 3, 4, 1. Cool. So now we've got that section. We need to do the last part of that now. So what we're going to do, we'll just play that E minor chord. Now we're going to play that E note, which is our first finger on the 2nd fret on the 4th string. So we're going to go E, and then open G string, and then back to the E, and then open D string. So let's do that again. So 2nd finger on the 4th string, 1st finger on the 4th string on the 2nd fret, sorry. So that's E. So we're going to go E, and then open G string, G, and then back to that E, and then to the D, which is open 4th string. So it's going to sound like this. Alright, let's do that nice and slowly together. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's do that again. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Nice. And then what we're going to do is go back to our G chord, and we're going to go 2. Okay, so da, 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 da. Same strumming pattern as we did with the E minor before. Cool. So let's put that together, that section together now. Okay, from the start. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and da, do, da, How'd you guys go? I repeated it a few times there. So what I want you guys to do is just repeat that twice. That's how long it is in the song. Just repeat it twice, stop, and then keep practicing it. That's that section. So that's the first section. All right. So now we've just done the first section. We're going to learn the second section now. So after we do the on the G chord, the da 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 da. Then we're going to do our little rise again. The strums on that E minor. Now the difference is here we're going to go E, D, B, A. Let's have a look at those a little bit closer. So going E, which is our 2nd fret on the D string. 2nd fret on the 4th string, D, E, and then D, which is E, and then D, which is our open 4th string, B, which is our 2nd fret on the 5th string, and then A, which is our open 5th string, open A string. So let's do that together. So E, D, B, A. Let's do it again. 3, 4, 1. E, D, B, A. Nice work. So let's add it. Let's do that second section from the start of it. Ready? 3, 4, 1. 2, da, da, da. Nice work. Let's do it again. 3, 4, 1. Do, da, do, da, da. Nice. Now, after we do that, we're going to what we call a sus chord here. So the technical name for it, the way our fingers are, it's an A7 with the A7 sus4, or what we can call it is A11. Okay, for those technical bugs out there. So it's an A11 chord. Cool. So, and those notes are A, E, A, D, and G. So we've got our 7th and our 4th note. Cool. So yeah, that's that A sus chord there. So first finger on the 2nd fret on the 4th string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and the other 2 fingers are still stuck there. All right. So let's go from the start of that 2nd section into that A chord. Ready? 3, 4, 1. Let's do it again. How'd you go? Did you get it? If not, let's do it one more time. Ready? 3, 4, 1. Cool. So, once we got to that A11 chord, nice, beautiful suspended chord there, we're going to, so we've gone do da do da, 2 and a 3, and then just fill up that bar, and then we're going to go to a G chord to end with. So let's do that whole 2nd section there, and we'll go through that little, counting through that end part. Ready? So we're going to do the 2nd section twice, and then to that end part with the G. All right. 3, 4, 1. Whoops. Sorry, I was starting this first section. Let's try that again. Ready? 3, 4, 1. Let's try that again. All right. From the 2nd section. Cool. Let's go from the very beginning. So each section we do twice. Ready? From the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Cool. Hopefully you got hold of that. So what I want you to do is really keep rewinding and fast forwarding through the sections that you need to work on, and keep practicing and working on those little sections there, and then slowly speed it up and get it up to speed with the recording. Thanks for watching.